Hi everyone, it's Nikki, creator of Nicki's Homemade Crafts. Today I would like to teach you how to do the moss stitch made in a round. It is also known as the granite or linen stitch. So let me show you how it looks like. I just have a little sample right here, but it easily works for hats in a bigger version. It's the same technique. Both sides look identical, so it doesn't matter which way you turn it. This stitch is also used for color pooling. Be sure to head to my website. I have a link in the description below where you can see some more information about it. So let's get started. All you need to do is have a long chain that is an even number, and then you connect it to make it into a circle by using a slip stitch. Very simple. Once you've done that, you chain two. One of the chains is a turning chain. The other chain is for a space. Two chains. Now you're skipping the first stitch, and then you go into the next stitch and doing a single crochet and a chain of one. You're skipping the next stitch and you're doing the same thing again. One single crochet and a chain of one. I'm going here in the back pump in case you haven't noticed. I prefer going there over the front or the back loop. It looks prettier that way. But you can easily do it in the front or in the back loop, or both of them, just the other way around. You just keep continuing all the way around depending on how long your loop is. It's every time a single crochet, a chain of one, and skipping one stitch. Once you reach the end, make sure your loop is not twisted. You check how many you have left. Here I've noticed I had one more to go. Now I do not chain a one in the end, because at the end of the round you're connecting it to the first stitch, which is a chain of one. So here I do another chain of two, and now I'm going into the space between the single crochets. You're doing the same thing again, one single crochet and a chain of one. So let me repeat the part that I just mentioned regarding the end of the round when you're connecting it with a slip stitch to the first stitch. So pretend you're continuing on the round, which you're allowed to do, of course. You do not have to do a slip stitch unless the pattern calls for it. Here I chose to do it to show you how it looks like. So at the end of the round, you're always stopping at the point that is right before the same stitch. So here I made a chain of one, and now I'm slip stitching into a single crochet. You see, it's like a continuous round. So I slip stitch, and now I chain two, and now I'm going into the space again. So it's every time single crochet, chain of one, skip a stitch. So even if you go and do a slip stitch at the end of the round, you're just adding an additional chain at the beginning of the round, as one of the chains is for the turning chain and the other one is for the space. Now if the first stitch was a single crochet, then the very last stitch that you're doing is a single crochet and a chain of one. If, however, you started with a chain of one at the beginning of the round, then the last stitch should be just a single crochet. So here I'm checking myself. My last one was a single crochet, see? And I'm just slip stitching into that chain. And I'm doing a single crochet right in there too. So it's similar to just continuous rounds. So don't get confused by that. It's just pretending to be in a continuous round. Very simple. Meaning the very last stitch is not always a single crochet in a chain of one. It can be just a single crochet. It depends on how your round started. And then you just continue on as far as you have to go. And this is kind of how it looks like at the end. Again, the inside looks identical to the outside. Be sure to like and comment this tutorial and share it to social media. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!